Hello, my name is Sarah Nimatello, and I am an artist that is studying printmaking and entrepreneurship, and I am combining the fields of business and art because I am interested in the healing effects of art, and I want to build a business that connects people to art so that they can heal in ways that they can't in other forms of medicine or therapies. And I want to do this because I have found art to be very healing, and I want to provide a similar experience to other people. Before I had health issues, I wasn't very involved in art, but I started getting involved in art because it was something that I could do. Even though I couldn't play soccer or do other things, I could make art. There, I think, is always a way that people can make art. It's very accessible, and the process is really the healing part. I think people tend to focus on the final product with the art, but the process is what I really want to focus on with people in my business, and I want my customer segment to be particularly people suffering from chronic illnesses, whether that's physical, mental, or both. And I created a collage to visually understand how my fields of study inform one another. The X's in the top left corner represent the linear way of working that I experience in my business classes. There are correct answers that make it easy for me to track my progress. I always do my business homework first because I know exactly what I need to do. I know how long it's going to take, roughly, and it's much more straightforward. And even though it's difficult studying business, classes are challenging at times, there is a safety in knowing that there is a right answer that I will eventually come to. And I also wanted to use the X's because I am more aware of my XX chromosome in the business world, since it is male dominated. I don't feel that as much in the art world, where gender is a much more linear concept. And these X's show the repetition of printmaking. And printmaking is a study or a field that was developed so that artists could replicate their work, so that they could get it out to more people, which is something that I want to do with my business practices. My knowledge of business will help me reach more people. So I think that is a lovely thing to combine art and business. And then the exterior portion, so the bottom left and right hand side show the complexity of my artistic studies and how it at times has been chaotic. There isn't a correct way to make art, and there's a lot of freedom in that, but it's also been challenging to how to make something out of nothing or figure out how to do things in a new and creative way. So I wanted there to be a clear contrast so that you can see how my two fields feel like completely different worlds, because they are completely different. And I included a Monet painting in the kind of bottom right area. There's a haystack painting, which represents the art history studies that I have done that have helped inform my understanding of different symbols and metaphors that I see throughout art and the context behind different pieces of art. And then the natural elements, the purple and then the bottom left-hand side, the botany there, show my main inspiration of art, which tends to be plants. So I wanted to include that because that's been a very integral part of my studies. And then the complex color combinations around the art area of my collage show my love of color theory, which began in my college career studying art. I took a color theory class that was very impactful for me. And right now, my fields of study feel very separate, but I do believe that they are cohesive. And like elements of collage, neither would be as strong without the other. If the whole piece were just X's, like linear, it wouldn't look as interesting. And if the whole thing were like a little bit chaotic, it wouldn't be as interesting either. I think that the contrast seen here is really what makes this special. And I'm looking to help people heal. And in order to do that through my art, I, of course, need to know how to make art, but I also need to understand my customer segments, how to promote myself, the value proposition that I bring with my business, like what I'm offering people, cost structure, what streams of revenue I'm going to have. There's so many aspects of business that have helped me, and I think will help me conceptualize business. So this business that will help me get more healing to more people through art. So both are very important. There's an artist named Donna Davis that uses a collage to express her personal experiences with body image and eating disorder. She uses images of bodies found in the media as a way to help her understand the things that she's gone through. And she's interested in exploring memory, using that primary source of using the thing that she sees in the media that has caused her body image issues and fueled her eating disorder, which is very powerful. I appreciate that. And she's able to evoke emotions with these images that words cannot express. And I relate to this work as an abstract artist whose work expresses the joy that I find in life despite suffering from illness. I find that colorful, abstract art expresses emotions in ways that representational images or words cannot. But I am intrigued by how she uses primary resources to kind of question the culture or be critical of the culture. And I am also looking to find healing in my art, which is something that she does, which I think is cool. And memory is also something that I'm interested in using to help people heal through art. So I'm in the process of conceptualizing my business that brings the healing powers of art to people who are suffering. And it is helpful for me to make this collage and look at it because I can see the stark contrast that I feel between the two fields and kind of the opposing morals dividing the two. it makes me wonder if the contrast will lessen as I develop my business. I hope that it does. I hope I'm able to integrate these two fields in a way that's meaningful to me and shows why I put in all this work, learning how to conduct different aspects of business and make different kinds of art. And I'm also curious if some of my art will take more of a industrial, mechanical, or linear feeling to it. Right now my work is, I'd say, it has a lot of movement and flow to it, and these X's definitely are not like that. I wonder if I'll be inspired to use some images that are more like that. I am very excited to use my skills of making art in tandem with my understanding of business functions. Excited to be able to use my skills of reading industry reports or data so that I can better reach customers and all the different methods of making art. I've interviewed a lot of people for different business ideas in my entrepreneurship classes, so I'm excited to use those skills as I work with people one-on-one to create a piece of art that will be impactful for them and help them heal from whatever thing that they've gone through and focus on the thing that they want to focus on moving forward. For me, that is joy. And I'm really looking forward to connecting these two fields so that I can reach the largest number of people possible with the healing powers of art. So, thank you.